Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm Oso Fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
You know, I'm just going to say this straight out, that if this podcast is ended early, it's your fault, Apple, because I only have 10% on my phone. So,
plug in your fucking phone.
No, because I only got one fucking port to plug in my goddamn phone. That's the problem. If you let me explain what my problem is before you come out with a fucking solution, I'm sitting there. It's fucking with me because I'm just like, back in the good old days, I could charge my phone and use it to do useful things. Now,
back in my day, we used to be able to charge phones and talk on them at the same time.
Back when I was a boy.
Yeah. now you're what? Let's see. 44? Are you 44?
No, I'm 42.
Oh, why did I think you were 44?
And that's pretty fucking rude. Oh, I got to tell you real quick. So, talking about women and women's ages. You know, I'm at the club last night. Hey, Saturday night, I was at the club. Surprise. And this guy comes up and he goes, "Can you say it's Lynette's 68th birthday?" And I'm like, dude, I'll say it's her birthday, but I'm not going to say her age. That's just rude. Oh, yeah, that is, huh? I'm like,
I don't know. At what point are you too old to care, though? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you know, Lynette looks like she's going to ride it out with old boy. They've been together forever. So she's like, you know, I got dick around I got dick around the house. I can admit my age. You know, you reach a certain level and just straight confidence where you're just like, I got some dick around the house.
Yeah, but dude, nowadays it doesn't even matter if bitches have dick around the house, dude. They just fucking go out and get it anywhere. You got online dating, you got fucking Grindr, you got Craigslist still. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Craigslist is out of commission.
What do you mean it's out of commission?
Yeah, they took down all the personal ads in Craigslist. They did that probably a month ago.
Shut the fuck up! No way. All my personal ads are down off Craigslist.
That's why you haven't been getting the calls.
Yeah.
But
I thought I was out of town.
You know, there's one thing that every woman needs, but not all of them are smart enough to have it at their disposal. That is the Hype fucking Podcast.
I am the host.
What? I'm sorry, your phone connection is really low. What'd you say? You say something like really cool?
Phone died?
No, my phone didn't die, but your connection is really shitty. Like I couldn't hear you over the applause, the overwhelming applause, because my goddamn show is on. I think I need to turn down the fucking iPad so I can hear it too. Yeah.
Yeah, quite possibly. Do you want to try that again, or just move?
Okay, so here we go. There's one thing a lot of hoes don't have, but really need in their life. They need the Hype Podcast.
I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oso Fresh.
And we are kicking it with you every single Sunday right here on the Hype. Dude, speaking of, since we brought up what bitches need.
Hey.
What?
Before you start calling women bitches and saying what they need, because I call them hoes. So there's a difference. There's a fucking difference. I did not call up to this point in the podcast, I have not called any woman a bitch. But anyway,
back to me. Okay, so since we're talking about what these bitches and hoes need, dude, I have to ask, like, general. I got to put it out there in the universe. Before the show, I broke news to you, and
hold on. I gotta say it, my friend. I can't hear you now.
What do you mean you can't hear me now? Why not?
I mean, you're like really breaking up there, friend.
Dude, we're not breaking up. We're fucking besties forever.
No, if I was gonna dump you, I would just ghost you. To be honest, but no. Honestly, is there any way that you can improve your signal on your phone?
I can try. I mean, let me. How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better. I don't know how you would immediately improve the signal on your phone, but hey, whatever. If you,
I literally stopped standing on my head and just held the phone up to the sky and prayed.
Well, how about this? You go ahead and tell me how horrible women are.
Dude, check this out. Okay. Oh, sorry, it's just cracking me up. So I kind of broke to you before the show a little bit of the news that I received over the weekend. So Thursday night, I'm coming down from Canada, and you know me, I spend a lot of time in Canada. And I'm coming down from Canada, so I get service back on my phone. And
it sounds like they didn't give you all your service back.
Yeah.
They gave you about 75% of your service back.
Yeah, 75%. Yes.
Somebody was like, thanks for your service.
Yeah. So I come down from Canada and I get my 4G service back out in the fucking boondocks, and I see this Facebook notification. And I'm like, oh, shit, somebody on Facebook loves me. Hell yeah. Oh. So I log into my Facebook. I know. It's fucking serious shit. So I log into my Facebook. Well, not driving, of course, because, being on the phone and driving, terrible look. Would never do that ever.
Hold on. I have to stop it there, too. Who has to actually log into their Facebook? Do you log out?
Fuck you. Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
My Facebook is like, I'm never on Facebook. It's like ingrained in my phone. Like the app opens instantly.
Yeah, because it's constantly going off during the show and shit too, you asshole. No. So I log into my fucking Facebook, and lo and behold, I have a friend request. And I'm like, huh, interesting. I don't know who the hell would be friend requesting me. So I go to look at it. And do you remember a time when we did the hype? What?
Who will be your friend requesting you? You're a famous radio DJ. You have a podcast.
That's true. But do you remember the last Hype podcast live we did?
Oh yeah, Oh Girl. Yeah, I remember Oh Girl.
Yeah. The bright redhead chick that I was seeing at the time, who decided to freak out because me and your niece were fucking doing the old people booty bump dance.
Yeah, I'm glad you refreshed my memory, because I was thinking of this ginger you dated like a year before.
Yeah. Is that some sort of euphemism? That's awkward. Have I dated a lot of redheads?
There's just two that I can think of. I mean, she just kind of stood out because, I mean, she looked like she couldn't stand the sun.
Yeah. Touche.
Like a blister in the sun. Anyway.
No, so lo and behold, she's friend requesting me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't talked to this broad in 2 fucking years. All of a sudden, out of left field, like, is she going to come back and tell me I have a 2-year-old fucking kid? Like, Jesus. I did not know what to think. So,
and I would tell her, it is fucking Jesus, because I did not drop a drop in your ass. There's something immaculate about the fact that you're fucking calling me ho. I would really emphasize on ho. I'd be like, no, there was not a spackle of semen injected in your crevice. Anything, if it's my baby, that means you used a turkey baster. Anyway, continue on with your story, my friend.
No, so by the time I realized, like, this whole thing, I'm about an hour and a half from my brother's house over in Idaho, and that's where I chilled out this weekend. So Friday night, we're doing the bro thing. We go out, have some drinks, eat some delicious food. By the time the night's over, we're worse than fucking white girl wasted. We each had probably over a half a fifth of whiskey to ourselves, and then we had some tequila, and then we had some steak, and then we had beer. So it was a pretty lofty evening. Well, I wake up Saturday morning to like 5 or 6 Facebook Messenger messages, and I'm like, oh,
that's never a good thing.
Yeah, I was like, well, somebody was drunk texting, and it was probably me. And so I look at some of these messages, and long story short, like, I started and ended a conversation with her with 3 words. My first message was, okay, why? And then I get the book, the fucking novel, like, oh, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. This is what's going on. And you know me. My biggest fucking pet peeve on the planet is when you're having a conversation with somebody and they fucking leave you a message. Like they're leaving a voicemail, like, hey, I'm talking to you, but, just wanted to say what's up. Hope all is well. Like, they're not even fucking talking to you. They're talking to your fucking voicemail.
See, when something like that comes up, because now, with someone that I dated and it ended on kind of bad terms, or it just didn't end well.
Right.
The older, wiser me is like, fuck that. When people go, it didn't work then, won't work now, I thought, oh no, even like if it ends badly, you're not even eligible for smash and grab. Seriously, you're not, like, if it ends badly, because I'm friends with a lot of people, I mean, I'm friends with exes. They're cool, they're good people, and and maybe the right day, right time, there could be a smash and grab situation. Hell yeah. But nah, if it ends badly, no, there's no possibility of smash and grab, because they're like Klingons, they just
dude.
That's
Dude,
it.
My fucking brother said that same exact thing. He goes, dude, so, trying to rekindle? And I was like, fuck no. And he goes, damn, you must really not like that bitch. And I started laughing. I said, okay, I'll bite. Why? He goes, I know you, and you can smash any one of your ex-girlfriends right now if you really wanted to. And if you're just going to pass on that and not say shit to that broad, you must really not like her.
I mean, for me, like, if things end badly, then it's kind of like me being asked to smash and grab is like the Jacksons asking Michael Jackson to come back on tour with them. It's just not going to fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? You and your no talent ass. There's no reunion tour with me and your no talent ass. And what talent do I need? You need the talent to stay off my goddamn nerves, and that's a talent that you lack. So, and I can only stand you for so long, because there's some people you can only stand for so long, like on a limited basis. I could tell you if you want to go back in the Wayback Machine, there's a girl I used to date, and I used to date her for 2 weeks, like once a year, because I just get fucking tired of her ass. Just fuck. Just
2 weeks once a year, like a trip to Vegas.
About 2 weeks every year, because I find her attractive, and she's fun for like 15 minutes. But that's the extent. I mean, that's how long the ride is. I was tall enough to get on the ride, but no one told me about the long-term side effects. But I got some news this week.
Yeah?
I found out that Lando Calrissian is pansexual. And if you don't know what pansexual is, that means you'll fuck anything. And if I'm wrong, hey, I don't have a fucking phone number for this piece of shit to be called on, because this piece of shit won't take care of it, but you can email me about it. But I was taken back by the fact that you're saying Lando Calrissian from Star Wars, the black guy in Star Wars, the black guy, the only black guy, shitload of aliens in there, but the only black guy in Star Wars, he happens, and you're talking about, because they're like, well, the writer of the new Han Solo movie said that he was pansexual, and I was just like, because I know you're not talking about Billy D. Williams, not cooler than the other side of your pillow, Billy D. goddamn Williams. You are not gonna tell me the national treasure, Billy D. Williams, when he's Lando Calrissian, you're going to tell me that character, when I watched him on Return of the Jedi do that cool shit in Jabba the Hutt's fucking palace, that guy...
He's out there blowing some alien dick.
Yeah, that guy sucks alien dicks.
Does that really apply when you're surfing the fucking universe?
See, I didn't even ponder that, like, because when you're out in the universe having sex with different species, hey, a lot of different shit works in different ways. Yeah, but I just couldn't. It just gave me the impression, and maybe I overreacted. I was just like, Billy D. Williams, one of the smoothest motherfuckers ever, like up there with Sinatra. Like on Manlyhood, This man was so smooth. He used to be able to sell black people Colt 45 liquor.
Dude, not even Mr. T could do that.
Weak motherfuckers do not sell liquor. When they were selling the other, you know who else was selling liquor at the same time Billy D. Williams was?
Who?
Do you know? The fucking malt liquor bull. They had to have a bull fucking run through a fucking bar. The fucking malt liquor bull had to run through the fucking bar to convince Negroes to drink liquor. You never saw that commercial? I think like Kool and the Gang were in the bar and the fucking malt liquor bull runs through there. When we're cooling out, we're cooling the gang, and we drink malt liquor. Bam, we drink Slits. Yeah, and then the bull shows up and everybody gets the fuck out. Now I know how to. Now I know what to do when I got too many black folks in my house. I'm just gonna get the
fucking release the fucking rodeo bull in there.
Just get a fucking malt liquor. A real fucking malt liquor bull.
Holy shit! Dude,
I swear to God, if my uncle drinks enough, he acts just like it. Anyway.
Yeah, right. No, I forgot to fucking tell you this story. Holy shit! I don't know why I didn't lead with this.
It's not on the prep sheet, so we can't do it this way.
No, so check this out. When I got a run to Canada on Wednesday, right? So you know me, I fucking rock and roll. It was a 2-day run. I did it in 1 day, and so I'm just rocking and rolling. I'd been going for about 15 hours, right? And so I've been to this border crossing before, no big deal. So before I go over to the border to Canada, I always do like a stop and prep, right? Make sure all the garbage is out, make sure I don't have any we'll just call it what it is. Weed. Make sure I don't have any of that shit. So I make sure no weed candy's laying around, no alcohol, nothing's out of place. Just in case they're like,
we happen to have
the fucking dog out here today.
So you're just making sure you don't have any dope or guns in the car?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, the normal stuff. But no, so I get to the fucking border crossing, and there's about 3 or 4 semi-trucks in front of me, and I go through the commercial lane because I'm hauling freight, shit like that. And
aren't you special?
Yeah, I am. So I go through the line, and the guy goes, "Okay, where are we headed?" So I tell him where I'm going, and he goes, "When's the last time you were up here?" And I was like, "About a week or so ago. I was hauling some freight from Vancouver, BC." He goes, "How often do you come up?" I said, I don't know. Whenever I get called, he goes, "Who calls you?" And so he starts grilling me with all these questions.
He's like, I'm like the Ghostbusters call me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who you gonna call? Who do they call when they need some shit delivered from Canada? I got fucking. Right? I'm here to pick up fucking proton packs, son of a bitch. It's going down. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is ravaging Portland right now. Fuck. Anyway, I gotta ask this as we go on in your story. Yeah, I got it because I got to put a little A1 steak sauce because you're holding up my podcast right now. So was he a Mountie? Was he dressed? Did he have the hat and the whole red suit thing?
No. So that's only
what? You're totally cutting out on me, bro.
How's that?
There we go. So what were you saying?
That's a common misconception. The MSCP or whatever they're called, the Mountie police are only in BC.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's like the west side of Canada.
I learned something new about Canada today.
Yeah.
You're still
that's actually why they have those, blood red suits and shit, because they're like west side gangsters, I think.
He said that's a misconception about Canada. What else is a fucking misconception? Are prescriptions still cheap? Is the healthcare still good up there? I mean, that's what I believe in.
Anyway, back to my fucking story. So
hold on. One more thing. One more question.
Jesus Christ.
Since you're in Canada all the time, does anybody ever call you a hoser?
No, I don't talk to anybody if I don't have to up there. All right.
Okay, so go back to your shit. Hoser.
Yeah, back to me. Fuck you. So he's grilling me with like 3 or 4 more questions, right? And all of a sudden he goes, "Okay, have you ever had an immigration check?" And I'm like, no, not here, I don't think. I go to Japan every year. And he's like,
like, yeah. You went to one of those bathhouses and got your immigration check. I bet you did. Over there in Nagasaki or wherever the fuck you go.
No, so he's like, all right. He keeps my fucking passport.
I got Tokyo tea bag last year. My immigration was checked. I don't know how you do it in Canada, but go ahead.
Okay. No, but so he's like, he keeps my passport and all my paperwork and says, go ahead and park over here and come into the office. So I'm like, all right. So I go in there and the guy goes, all right, do you have a driver's license? And I'm like, of course I have a driver's license. Here you go. And he's like, okay, go ahead and put your keys and all your paperwork in this basket. And so I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to tap the pockets. I get the wallet out, throw it in the basket, throw the keys in the basket, put my paperwork, and I'm checking my pockets to make sure I got everything out of them. And what the fuck do I find? A fucking weed candy wrapper.
That's pretty much guns and dope, man.
Yeah, it's I'm like, dude, I need to use the bathroom. Is that cool? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I fucking go in there. Initially, I toss it in the garbage can, and then I'm like freaking out. I'm like, no, that's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Flush it down the toilet. So I go to fucking flush this wrapper down the toilet, and what do plastic wrappers do in water? They fucking float, right? So I had to flush like 2 or 3 times, dude.
Did you piss on it?
Huh?
Did you piss on it?
No.
You should have pissed on the wrapper.
Well, I ended up having to
what's the fun of going to the bathroom if you can't have target practice? Do you own a penis, sir?
I actually had to fucking like roll up some fucking toilet paper and like drape it over the top of it so it would like actually take it down. It was fucking terrible.
I'm glad your dumbass didn't set it on fire or some stupid shit like that. Because you know the stupidity of you just having it in general.
Well, no, but fuck you.
I gotta say,
it was just a piece of garbage.
So were you. Yeah, I was just like, as the story you were telling me the story, I was very fearful because I was like, is he gonna get tea leaf bagged? Maple tea leaf bagged.
No, so all was well. I basically checked my background to make sure I'm not like a wanted terrorist and some shit, and I was good to go. But I've never been so scared in my life, man. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's like 20 years in jail for a candy wrapper.
What would the Canadians do to you? Who actually put
I don't know.
Who actually put you in jail? Like if you're trying to go to Canada and smuggle shit in, do they just go, hey, U.S. guy? This guy has 2 kilos. Oh, we'll keep him because we're having a party.
We need that
because we're having a party next week, and that'd be great. And we'll put him in jail because that's how police works.
Yeah, right. No, but yeah, man. I tell you what, I've never fucking sweated so much at like an immigration check in my entire life. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck to do here. I was half tempted to like not even throw it away, just like leave it in my pocket so there wasn't evidence. Then I started thinking about like, oh fuck, man, well my fingerprints are on this wrapper, and I'm thinking of the worst case scenario. Like I'm an international fucking fugitive all of a sudden.
You're super fucking paranoid over a candy wrapper.
Dude,
well, you know what? You know what? And you know what that proves? That you should just say no to drugs.
You should just say no to drugs.
Because you are captain of your
than me.
You're captain of your own body.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
And your body is your temple. Protected. Don't do drugs. And that's a message from DJ Oso Fresh. Anyway, you know, I got one other thing that, you know, as I wrap this up that really kind of bothered me this week.
What's that?
It actually happened last week, but I forgot to bring it up on the show. They banned R. Kelly from Spotify.
What?
I don't know how I feel about that. You know, because you know
he's not even on the sex offender registry anymore, is he? And they banned it from Spotify.
He's not a convicted sex offender.
Yeah, he peed on somebody.
R. Kelly has not been convicted of anything.
He was convicted of peeing on somebody.
No, he got off on that. He got off on that in a few ways. Yeah. R. Kelly never did any jail time.
Well, why would he?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying, and you need to look at the bigger picture before you start making some wise ass comments. I mean, honestly, like the fuck, all the Gucci Gang, cocaine songs that I can listen to regularly on Spotify. This motherfucker wants to have a cult with adult women. Fuck it. Shit. I mean, you heard about his fucking cult. The problem is his most recent problem is he's getting in trouble because he's been recruiting them earlier.
Oh god.
But like the chick who runs his cult, I heard this interview a long time ago. It was like the chick that runs R. Kelly's cult and tends his bitches for him was like
tends his hoes.
Was like one of Aaliyah's friends.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so because you remember he married Aaliyah when Aaliyah was like 14. That shit really happened.
No, it didn't.
Yes, that really fucking happened. You didn't know that?
Shit,
you were just hating on. See, you stupid white people. I hate to group you, but or maybe it's just you stupid fucking millennials. No, I think it's more a millennial thing because I mean.
Probably.
It's just, R. Kelly's just like Bill Cosby. Motherfuckers been talking about that shit forever. Like everybody knew. It's not like
if it doesn't have to do with dubstep or mumble rap, we don't know shit. All right.
Honestly, everybody fucking knew that Bill Cosby was drugging hoes and that R. Kelly married a 14-year-old girl and then made her a platinum selling artist.
And if you don't know, now you know, bitches. Say thank you to the Hype Podcast, motherfuckers.
No, but I gotta question that fucking hypocrisy. I'm like, there's a lot of horrible songs I can listen to on Spotify. Right. And there's a lot of rap songs about people talking about they've committed a lot of crimes. You know, because one of my favorite songs, Nobody Move, Nobody Gets Hurt by Eazy-E. He talks about raping a transsexual. That song's on there. But
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you didn't know there's an Eazy-E song where he talks about raping a transsexual.
No, I just didn't know it was on Spotify.
Oh yeah, Eazy-E's greatest hits. Hell yeah.
God damn.
I mean, to quote the song, I said, "Lay down and then button your bra. She had the biggest titties that a nigga ever saw." I said, "Damn." And the air got thinner. The only thought in my mind was going up in her. The suspense was making me sick. She put her panties down and the bitch had a dick. That's a quote from Eazy-E right there.
And no wonder he died of the HIV.
And he said, "Damn, dropped the gaff from my hand. What I thought was a bitch was nothing but a man. Put my gat up." I think he said something about put his gat all the way up in her skirt because this is one faggot that you had to hurt. That's on there.
Those are some serious fucking lyrics, dude.
But that motherfucker decides to have a harem with consulting adult women. Fuck it. Because Apple Music said the same thing. There's one other, I forgot what other artist. There's one other artist that they're starting to like background check your artist now. It's like the whole gangster rap era wouldn't have happened. Because Ice-T was a pimp. Like Ice-T, like, are you not going to carry Law and Order episodes? Because Ice-T is an admitted pimp. He will tell you he did an HBO special at the Pimp Ball. Ice-T was a fucking pimp. That's worse than running a fucking harem of consensual sex partners. Just say it. I mean, am I right or wrong? I mean, what's worse, pimping or just having a bunch of hoes live in your house?
I'll tell you what's worse, dude, is we're not doing either of those things. That's worse.
I didn't break any rules, no rape or cancer, but you know what? I will get out of here because
we need to go develop a harem.
This is the Hype Podcast.
I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oso Fresh.
And we are kicking it with you every single Sunday right here on The Hype. And also, I think we need a harem for next week. What do you think?
Well, you're out of town. I mean, if a harem wants to come through here, shit, a concubine. If you want to form a concubine, you can hit us up at thehypepodcast@gmail.com because we don't have a fucking phone number.
Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype Podcast. And don't forget, check out Fortress Property Management for all your property management needs. Hit them up, 503-752-8519 or at property management fortresspropertymgmt.com. Taking care of all your property management needs right here in the Portland metro area.
Yeah. Hey, this is DJ Oso Fresh, and this is the podcast after the podcast, and I have to reiterate the fact that Lando Calrissian, a.k.a. Billy D. Williams, is the smoothest motherfucker ever. And for anybody to tarnish his image by saying that he liked to let aliens play with his booty hole in his younger days, I think you should reconsider your life choices. You know what? If you worked for me, I would clean out your desk right now, because you don't say that about a pop icon. He's the only fucking black guy in Star Wars. Can he just be straight? Just saying. And you know what? It's not like one of those things where I just want him to be straight. And it's nothing against anybody else. Make Luke fucking pansexual. See how that fucking works out. See if they don't burn down fucking Disneyland over that bullshit. Yeah. See how that works. No. Well, let's just go one step further. Let's say that Han Solo and Lando Calrissian were pansexual together. Make a movie about that. See if they don't burn down Disneyland, Disney World, and Epcot Center, you bitches. That's what I got to say about it. Ponder that shit, because Lando Calrissian was fucking a shitload of hoes. That's all I know. Female hoes, because males can be hoes too. This is the Hype Podcast, and we out.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.